Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Larry here. If you're new to the channel, be sure and hit that subscribe button just to tell you what we do on this channel. Mostly it has to do with a little bit of bass guitar stuff, but mostly automotive and hot rod building. Right now, of course, I'm working on two different cars simultaneously, a 1932 Ford three-window coupe highboy for my daughter, and a Hurricane Roadsters Cobra. So you can check the channel for those links. The last video we had started out showing how my wife and I were on the verge of moving to a different area of the country with a lot more space, no HOAs, which is always a good thing. And we had started the preliminary work of getting the house cleaned up, getting everything painted and remodeled, and also this. Yesterday we had the slab poured for my brand new shop, which is going to double the amount of space that I have currently, as I have been building most of my cars in a suburban 18 by 20 two-car garage. This is a 30 by 40 slab that we're about to put a metal building on. I came up today specifically to check out the slab, which was poured yesterday. They actually finished it up late yesterday evening. It's still in the process of drying. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with it. I cut a deal with an individual here locally who is a friend of a relative, and needless to say, he saved me a lot of money and did a pretty damn good job. I'm happy with the overall with this. Gonna let this all dry out and be ready to go. The next step, of course, is to contact the company I'm ordering my building from and get the building on the way. But overall, very, 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 very pleased with this. The only area of concern on this entire concrete is an area right up here, which it's a little bit rough. As with getting anyone to help me do things and trying to save as much money as I possibly can. And he, of course, the gentleman that did this for me, ran into the typical issues you run into with contractors, in that some of his people didn't show up and others didn't do a lot of the work, and the poor guy ended up doing most of it by himself. And I have to say, considering the circumstances, he did a fantastic job. And honestly, the money that he saved me on this, I'll take it every time. I really appreciate it. His name's Jeremy Rogers. He's up here in this area, and he did a really nice job for me, and I'm very happy with this. I'm eventually going to have him put a concrete floor in this shed right here, because I intend to use it to keep lawn equipment and stuff like that to help me get all of this land that we have under control, get it all mowed and ready to go. And as you can see, the house back there, get that greenhouse reconstructed for my wife, and this is going to turn out to be a really, really nice place for us. I'm very happy with this slab, that's for sure. As I stated, the next step is going to be ordering the building. I've got to give them a call. Today is Friday. I'm going to try to give them a call today, but I'm actually about to depart and be back on my way to Dallas, which is about a 7.5 hour drive. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it today, but if not, certainly Monday morning. I'm going to text the gentleman that I've been speaking with regarding the building and tell him I'm ready to go. And I think it's going to be fantastic. Looking forward to getting into this and actually getting it done. It's going to be a metal building, 30 by 40 with 11-foot walls. And at the ceiling center, it's going to have about 15 feet height. So if I want to put a 4-post lift for storage and for other purposes, I can certainly do that. And I can also utilize the space very, very well. I may even put up an office in it if I have to. I haven't quite decided on that yet. It depends on how much room I have left over after I move all my tools and build benches and stuff like that. We're also going to insulate the shop, probably looking at putting a mini split or two in it to control the temperature a little bit, make it a little bit more livable rather, during the winter and summer months. Be sure and stay tuned for that. Here is a closer look of the greenhouse. You can see it's got some issues where I'm going to have to put up new panels and clean out all of the debris and all of the weeds and the trash and everything. But my wife wants to keep this structure so she can grow stuff, vegetables, fruits, whatever she wants to grow. So we will get it repaired and take care of that as well. Of course, up there is that shed I've told you about that I'm going to probably put a slab down. So everything is coming together very well. The house, we've got most of the garbage picked up and thrown away. I am going to direct the individual that's helping us out with cleaning stuff up to go ahead. As of Sunday, the individual that was living here has until Sunday to move his stuff out. So once that is done, they will start cleaning everything out and getting all of that taken care of as well. So the house is starting to shape up. It already looks a lot better than it did. We don't have all the debris in the garage, in the lawn rather, as I should say, and we're well on our way to getting this cleaned up and getting it ready to go. Well, 7 hours plus later, and much traffic and tractor trailer rigs jumping over in front of everybody and blocking traffic for 45 minutes, we're home. And the concrete gentleman, the contractor I've got for the concrete, spoke with me at length, and he said he's going to work on smoothing out those rough spots today, getting the rest of it propped, and we're going to get it sealed off. So the next time I go up there, it should be ready. I spoke to the contractor who is going to sell me the building, and we're going to discuss it at length tomorrow. Stay tuned. Much more coming in this build, much more coming in the Cobra build, much more coming in the 32 build, and of course, be sure and look up my wife's channel as well, Mount Calm Living. She's got a lot of stuff coming. She's a remarkable woman. Check it out. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.